Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have had a great week, weekend, day, wherever you're at. Hope it's been a good one. Today's video is about how to change your mind, how to shift your focus from the negative to the positive. Now this is something that my girlfriend has actually been helping me with out personally because I struggle with it a lot. Still, sometimes I will get those very negative thoughts, those down thoughts that just try to, steal my steam, take any sort of motivation away from me and just like put me back in the dump, right? Like I'll just see that negative thought come and I have a bad habit of attaching to it, right? I'll get on attachment later, but I attach to those thoughts and I let them drain me really bad. I still have a problem with it, but I'm getting better at it. And how I've been able to do this is with my girlfriend. She's been having me challenge them, right? Like she's like, when those thoughts come up, challenge them. But I wanted to take it a step further. Like I have started to challenge them, but now I've started to defy them. And that's been helping me massively in my own personal growth and just any sort of like goal setting or motivation, even getting to the gym or just like eating right. Like I've been defying my negative thoughts. So anytime a negative thought comes in, right, something where you're just uncomfortable, you don't like the feeling of it, it's not a happy, fun thought, or it's just heavy, right? And we have a tendency to latch on and to grab and to attach to them. And we just we believe them. We're like, oh, this must be true because I'm thinking it. Oh, woe is me. I'm a bad person. I'm this, I'm forgetful. Of course I messed up. It always happens, right? Those negative, reoccurring, cyclical thoughts. Now with my girlfriend's advice to challenge them, it's like, well, no, I'm not those things because I do have exterior means, like exterior proof, right? People can tell me things, be like, wow, you're so good at this, or you're so good at that, or people give me compliments. And it's like, okay, so I can challenge those thoughts. But now taking it a step further, I can defy those thoughts. By defying them is I will literally choose an action that is the exact opposite of what that thought is telling me, right? Like, I'm not good enough, therefore I'm not going to eat well. And it's like, no, I'm going to challenge you, and then I'm deliberately going to defy you, and I'm going to do the thing that you're telling me not to do. Now, these are things that have literally just been helping me, and it comes up just randomly, sometimes too. Like even sometimes when I'm trying to make a video, sometimes I'll get caught in those negative thoughts, like, oh, who are you to be, talking to anybody on the internet, on YouTube, and posting YouTube videos? It's never going to work, blah, 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 blah. It's like, you know what? I appreciate your input. I'm going to challenge that, and I'm just going to do it anyways. Even though it's uncomfortable, even though I might not feel like doing it, even though the negative thought might be draining my energy. I'm like, no, I'm going to do it anyways. Same with the gym, right? Same with or just training, just being fit, stretching, drinking water, right? I will deliberately defy the negative thought that's telling me that I'm not good enough, and I will do the action anyways. Now, it doesn't have to be like big or explosive or even dramatic in a sense. It can be as simple as just doing the thing, right? Like imagine, somebody's talking over your shoulder, just a person, they never seem to have anything nice to say. They're always just kind of bitching and moaning and complaining and blah, 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 blah. And they're feeding you all this crap, right? They want you to fail. They don't want you to succeed. They're trying to knock you down. And you just kind of like, okay, but you do it anyways. You do it anyways. And now, for me at least, it definitely took some courage to be able to do that, because a lot of the times these negative voices, these negative thoughts, they aren't originally ours. It's more or less somebody from our past, could have been a parental figure, could have been a teacher, could have just been a very, mean person, somebody just growing up telling us that we weren't good or we weren't worth things or we weren't, capable or something. We have to be able to take it upon ourselves to be like, you know what? I'm not going to listen to you, and I'm going to take the chance on it anyways, and I'm just going to do the action. Whether I succeed or fail, either or, I'm just going to do it because it's almost like a commitment to yourself. It's a commitment to your act of defiance towards this negative influence on you. It's a commitment to your act of defiance of like, even though maybe I might not be the goodest, maybe I might not be good at this, maybe I might not be the best person for this job or whatever, but I'm going to do it anyways. Whether I'm good or not, it's the fact that I'm going to stick to it and I'm going to do it, right? So this is just something that's been helping me a lot, especially recently, doing these videos, starting this new YouTube channel. This was definitely like a new endeavor. These are new topics I've always wanted to talk about, but I never felt that I was, quote unquote good enough, or I was ready enough or more prepared enough, but I'm doing it anyways. Whether it works or not, I'm still going to do it because it's an act of defiance against the negative and an act of commitment to myself and saying, you know what, I am worth it. Even if it might not stick, even if I might not be the best at it or whatever, not even just on YouTube, but, anything else, whatever, I might not be the best at fitness, I might not be the best martial artist, I might not be the best teacher, I'm still going to put my energy and my effort towards it in a positive manner, whether that voice says so I can't or not. So challenge your negative thoughts. Right? The negative thoughts that come in, whatever it is, cyclical thoughts, tell you you're not good enough, tell you you can't do it. There's so many other people who are better than you, like, oh, this, that, blah, 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 blah. Instead of getting attached to them, challenge them, right? Challenge them. Like, well, am I really that? Is this an actual fact? Or is this just something that I'm feeling bad about myself because of something happened in the past? Or somebody told me X, Y, Z. Somebody said something, or some life event happened, and so I learned this belief, this negative belief. Is it really true? Or is it something that I picked up from somewhere? And then once you can decipher, then you can defy it. Then you can choose to physically take an action and act against it. And be like, you know what? I don't care what you have to say. I know that this is good for me, or this is challenging for me. This is going to make me grow. This is something that I want to do. This is something that I like to do. Therefore, I'm going to do it, whether you like it or not, right? I'm almost as if I'm speaking to like the negative version of me, like the nega Jed, right? He's just a negative black shadow version of myself. And it's like, you know what? You have your opinion. I'm still going to go for it, whether it works or not, because as you do that, that's what's going to help you be able to catch those negative thoughts sooner. It's going to build your confidence. You're going to feel more confident to go after projects, to go after goals, to go after relationships, to go after just anything in your life, because you're no longer giving in and attaching and latching on to those negative thoughts. You can look at them as they come, decipher whether it's true or not, and then you can physically do something against it to rewire your brain, to challenge your brain, to rewire it, and focus it more on constructive and positive habits and behaviors. So I hope this video helped somebody. This stuff has been helping me a lot, and thank you to my girlfriend Kayla, she's been helping me with it a lot too. She's always telling me, she's like, well, challenge them. And I was challenging, but I was still like, it was like, oh, I'm challenging them, but now what? Now I'm just going to take that physical action of defiance. Right? Like literally, like I'm going to do the exact opposite of what you say because I said so. So tough shit, right? Like that's kind of the attitude you want to have towards it, right? This is your life. These are your dreams. These are your projects. These are your goals, the things that you want to do. This is your body. If you want to feel better, and if you want to get fit, if you want to be more flexible, if you want, whatever it might be, this is your life. Try not to let your own mind stop you from fulfilling it, from stepping into it. So you almost have to be like an angsty teenager towards it, right? Like you have to be an angsty teenager towards somebody telling that you suck or you can't do it. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to do it anyways because you said I can't do it. And so you do it, right? You do the physical action and then put it into motion and then continue to do it little by little, small things. Like I said, just going to the gym or even drinking more water. It could be as easy and as simple as that, right? Maybe your brain's saying like, oh, you don't need to drink water. Like, and it's like, you know what? I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I'm going to deliberately defy you and I'm going to drink more water today. And then you'll start feeling better and you're like, that worked. It's like, you don't really want to go for a walk. You're not feeling it, right? You don't want to go for a walk. That's hard. And you're like, you know what? That might be, but I'm going to do it anyways because you told me not to. That's just kind of how I've been taking it. So play with it as you will. Experiment with it. How can you deliberately defy your negative thoughts, right? Not everything that comes through, you don't want to do something dangerous, right? If your brain's like, hey, don't drive off this cliff, and you're like, I'm going to do it because you said I shouldn't, right? You don't want to do that. But if it's something negative, somebody told you that you couldn't do this, or you weren't good enough, or you weren't worthy, or you're too this, you're too that. It's like, you know what? I'm going to do it anyways. So go for it. Do it anyways. Catch your thoughts when they're being negative, right? And then challenge them. Challenge them when they're trying to talk you down, trying to tell you bad things that aren't true about yourself. And then deliberately take a defying action and do the exact opposite of what it's trying to tell you. All right, that's been helping for me. Sometimes with these, even when I'm trying to do these videos, like I said, it's like, well, who are you to make these videos? It's like, I don't know, but I'm going to do it anyways. So sucks to suck, right? Thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you enjoy these videos. I know it's been a while. I've actually coming back from a nice little sinus infection, so I was a little gross. I didn't want to be all gross on camera. So thank you guys again. If you are liking the videos, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like to be, what you would like to discuss, or what you'd like to hear about, any sort of topics or scenarios or anything that you've been dealing with. I'd love to hear it, and I would love to make a video about it. And I know I'm going to look through the comments, and I'm going to find your comment again, but somebody did ask me for a video of the importance of martial arts in my life. So I'm going to do that for the next video. That's going to be a fun one because it's been a lifelong passion. So hope you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Be nice to yourselves. And you guys have got this. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, everybody.